Some people believe that, money is the root of all evil. Some people believe that money is filthy. But here comes the question. If you believe that it is the cause of somebody else's misery and suffering, naturally you will reject it. And most of the time, when people don't have money, it's not really because they don't have money, it's really because they marginalize money.
My name is Pei Ying. I used to be the CFO of a medical device company. I actually left that corporate role 3 years back to pursue what is fundamentally something that I felt more for in the personal development world. When I met Ming, it was at a point in life where I think I kind of went the lowest, and I'm very grateful that he was around when that happened. Otherwise, I don't know really where I'll be today. Leaving a company and having almost $500,000 stolen from me. I mean, as of today, we are still trying to work out how to get that money back into my hands. And it's been pretty challenging because the story of what I shared just now has a lot to do with being an underdog in life.
I was thinking of certain members of my extended family. They're running a program. They could lose money no matter what they did. My family member lost like $30,000 the first year. They could lose money no matter what they did. They bought a house and fixed it up. Very nice to resell it. The house burned down. They're following an unconscious program. So we want to free ourselves from that. Oh, I have the right to be healthy. I have the right to be happy. I have the right to have money. I have the right to be successful.
So actually in this world, there are many underdogs. A lot of people who have gone through something that's pretty challenging, they're trying to get out and emerge strong. And most of us get there. But then the issue is this. Do we continue to stay an underdog, or do we evolve into someone else or something else, a different character? How did I become an underdog in the first place, which I only just discovered? And that had a lot to do with my family patterns, intergenerational patterns, which I didn't expect, and it was quite surprising hearing that recently.
Well, put it this way, as we face a lot of conflicts in our life, relationship is only one aspect, money is also one aspect, the way we perceive relationship. I'll give you an example. For example, some people believe that if you're a spiritual being, you should be poor, you shouldn't be collecting money. And that's total bullshit, because the way we operate follows physical laws and universal law. Just as there are rules in the material world of how the material works, and these rules itself are also the same forces that dictate where our life moves. Making money is part of spirituality, making money is part of the Tao. We shouldn't marginalize that the act of making money itself is something materialistic, but we have to realize that it's part of spirituality. After all, we are all spiritual beings having a human experience.
When I learned about money from Ming, it's a lot around not just the cash and assets you have, but also people resources. They are also a form of money. But guess what? With me leaving the business, I've essentially lost all of that. It also made me question my sense of self, and I realized that, a lot of it is tied to my money and my status. Who am I now that I'm not a CFO, not a company director, and then not having that $500,000 in my bank account? So that really brought me back to facing myself and what did I have within me that I can take out from myself to use it to rebuild myself. So I would say, quite a harrowing journey, but then yet at the same time, I think without it, I would not be able to discover who I truly am and am capable of at the core.